I'm Celine. I'm a tutor here at Ascent Prep. Do you want to go to boarding school or independent school in the UK? Well, if you do, you'll have to do the ISEB UKiset or CAT4 test. We at Ascent Prep can help you. We have been helping children prepare for these tests and get into boarding and independent schools in the UK since 2017. Now, I'm going to focus primarily on the English components of the test. So if you would like to know more about the science, math, or nonverbal reasoning parts of the test, please contact us with how we can help you. The United Kingdom Independent Schools Entry Test, or UK ISET test, is a standardized adaptive computer-based assessment designed for international students aged 9 to 18 who want to study at independent schools in the UK. The Independent Schools Examination Board, or ISEB, offers a pre-test, or the 11 plus test, and the common entrance test at 11 plus and 13 plus for both domestic and international students who want to study at independent schools in the UK. The pre-test is a standardized aptitude test used to assess general academic ability, whereas the common entrance test is a written test on the skills that will be relevant for school and at GCSE level. Now, the CAT4, on the other hand, is a standardized computer-based assessment that assesses the cognitive abilities of students aged 6 to 17 plus. It assesses their potential to learn across different subjects rather than prior knowledge, helping schools identify strengths and weaknesses. Now, for the UKiset, there are two tests. For the verbal reasoning test, it tests highly academic words that are challenging even for native speakers. Secondly, the Cambridge English Placement Test is a test of reading, listening, and academic vocabulary. Now, the common entrance test at 11 plus consists of analysis of prose, so the story, focusing on the writer's choice of words and requiring students to make inferences about the message the writer is trying to convey. Whereas at 13 plus, it involves analysis of an even wider range of texts, poetry, prose, or a play, with specific attention to parts of speech and language techniques. So, students must have a diverse vocabulary of creative, descriptive, and technical literary analysis words. Now, the CAT4, on the other hand, measures the ability to reason with words. Firstly, the UK ISET verbal reasoning test can contain highly advanced vocabulary, even for native speakers. Since the test is adaptive, for every question you get correct, you are rewarded with even more difficult ones. Some of the most difficult words I, a highly literate American, didn't even learn until I was 21 years old. Yet, a 13 to 16-year-old would be expected to know them for the test. Secondly, the Cambridge English Placement Test is not only a test of your English language ability, but also a psychometric test. In other words, it's a test of your ability to control your mind. So we analyze why students make mistakes and give them strategies to avoid making them again. The ISEB, on the other hand, is difficult in totally different ways. Firstly, it requires students to know many creative, descriptive, and technical terms related to literary analysis. Secondly, students need to figure out the meaning of a poem, prose, or play that they have never studied before with a teacher. And thirdly, they need to logically structure their analysis. For CAT4, it only assesses verbal logic, which is not a language proficiency test. Now, for the UKiset, there is a handwritten essay of 150 words for year 7 or 350 words for year 12 that assesses expressive writing, grammar, and the ability to structure logical arguments. For the ISEB, at 11 plus, there is a creative or descriptive writing, but then at 13 plus, there is a creative, descriptive, or persuasive writing. And for the CAT4, there is no writing. So the UK ISET test is best for English as a second language students. The ISEB test, on the other hand, is best for native or fluent speakers of English. And the CAT4 test is not a test of English language proficiency, so it's good for English as a second language students. I hope this has better helped you understand the differences between the CAT4, UKiset, and ISEB test. Please don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe this video. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact us.